are is anybody, whether you had a fling with them, dated or whatever, are they off limit to friends in the future? So I say, for instance, you was dealing with somebody.
Mm,
Are they off limit to friends, or is that
that's a
something?
good one.
Yeah, and it was a couple of caveats. One like, well, what if you was just like just messing around with her? What you was dating her? Those were the caveats and whatever. I'm like, wow, that's an interesting thing. And I was like, um, would you if you decide to do it, would you tell the person, or you run it past them as like, hey man, whatever. Um, how do you feel? Is that a no regardless or whatever or what? And I'm like, man, I never thought about that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me overanalyze,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
Because one, it depends on how close you and the person are.
Right.
Two, it depends on what they actually did, like if they was dating or they wasn't.
Right.
And then three, I think it depends on what your intentions are.
Right.
And
Because
four, I might as well put another one in. Depends on how long ago the situation was,
okay.
right?
Okay. Okay.
I mean, and I think five. You put one more. It depends on like if you would like if you let the person know, whether you let them know or you sneaking. Like if you sneaking, then something is automatically like bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I mean, full faith and disclosure. Like I've went out with somebody you went out with before, but I called you to clear it
Right.
before I even
Mhm.
did it. Like
Right.
yo, I think so and so trying to talk to me, and you like, oh yeah, go ahead,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Like so I think I think it depends on a lot of those. Now I think at some and then another thing, like if I had known that like you really like certain people, like that I know you might have dated, it would be a no from the go. I wouldn't even run it by you.
That's
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. That's the thing I said too, man. I was like, because sometimes, like say when we was in college or whatever, or somebody may come across a thing, those relationships are just what they are. You guys are young, and sometimes things don't work out, whatever, for whoever reason, whatever. Yeah, if it came to me, I said, yeah, I would definitely run across. But anybody that you dealt with, I wouldn't, nah, because you my brother, man,
Right, right,
I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. That is something I would, but if it's somebody that's kind of like how you say down the line, or somebody we know of or you acquainted
right,
with,
right.
I still would, if I wouldn't call them, but I would, if I saw him like, hey bro, me and Maggie kind of like whatever, you know what I'm saying? And just give them that respect, whatever.
Yeah.
But with my friendship with you, that echelon is off limits, man.
Right, right.
Unless that was Rihanna now, but so, some of those lines we may, you know, we, we may
So
have.
so 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 AJ saying if it's 25 years later, he said none of that shit matters.
That's interesting.
So I think if you're looking at undergrad, like yeah, maybe like none of it matters. Like okay, I mean y'all dated in 1998, 99.
Hmm.
I mean, but in some undergrads, like that person always stays connected with you. You know
That's
what
true.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like oh, that's who so and so used to talk to. I mean, it could be
So
30 years later.
so
Like
when say for instance you was like you dated somebody like 2 years out of your four, would that person be off limits to a friend, or what? It doesn't
depends
matter.
on how close y'all are. I
Okay.
think. Like it
Okay.
depends. Are y'all like friends? Like yo, I see your homecoming. What's up? Or y'all like yo, we talk a lot, or we rarely talk. Do I have your number? Like a lot of that stuff. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah. 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 Like I said, I would feel kind of uneasy if it, somebody like you, but if it was Joe Bo Smiths out there that I didn't really know that well, but I know of him, I wouldn't. I don't think I owe him too much of a conversation with. If I saw him, yeah, whatever. But I just wouldn't feel comfortable if because I don't have that many really tight friends. I can see you like my brother, so you and a couple other people that But I'm like, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not something I would feel comfortable doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it feel kind of weird, man. Because the last thing I want to think about is somebody else had that I know had my wife that I fell in love with. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'd be
Well, I think that I
I'd be
think that I think that that I think that that is when I say your intentions. I think that's one of the things that we think. Like, I think you going into it like, I know this can't go but so far because, right? You know what I mean?
Right, right.